Ralph's out there.
If you're ready, I'm ready.
Let's roll call.
All right. Present this afternoon, Monday, April 15th, 2024, are Mayor C. Holland Purdue III and Vice Mayor Billy W. Stockton. Council members A. Ralph Casey, David K. Clements, and Mark H. Newbill. Also participating this afternoon are staff members as noted.
I'll ask for approval of the agenda.
So moved.
Motion? Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. We'll start with fiscal year 2024-2025 budget work session. Mr. Wood?
Okay. Quick review on the utility fund. The projected revenue for the water and wastewater total revenue would be $3.37 million for the coming year. That's made up about 2/3 water, 1/3 wastewater. We talked a little bit about the rate increase that's part of the 5-year plan last time. Expenditures, total expenditures for water and wastewater projected to be $3.373 million for the coming year. And let's do like we did last time and run through the individual departments before we hit that. Total capital for water and wastewater is approximately $1.61 million in the budget we're looking at. So if you turn to page 40. Try to do it like we did last time. 52, I think. 52, and we'll kind of hit the individual elements of water and wastewater departments. Water and wastewater are both set up the same. There is the water system and the wastewater system. That's mainly the pipes that are in the ground and some of the pump stations that we have. And then you've got water treatment and wastewater treatment, and so we'll hit those in order as we go through. There's, if you look about a third of the way down to page 52, water system operations, there's that kind of department. That's the way that those are broken up. Are there any questions specifically about the water system operations, which again, pipes in the ground, that sort of thing? That's the part that Brian oversees. And then meter reading is next, and then the water treatment plant is the part that Kevin oversees. And by the way, Kevin's sick today, that's why he's not here. But he said if we have any questions, we can give him a call. Does anyone have any questions then about the water system operations or meter reading, which is the next item in that list?
Any questions?
All right, and then water treatment plant, which is on 53. Any questions on that one? Brian's here, or sorry, Kevin's not here for that one. But if we have questions, we can get in touch with him either tonight or after the meeting, depending on what the question is.
752. No questions?
All right.
Hearing none.
Administration, that's the billing and the people that work in the office that take payments and actually calculate the bills. Any questions on that one?
Is that on 54?
Bottom of 53 on 54, yeah. Over on page 54, we also have wastewater system operations and the wastewater treatment plant, if there's any questions on those items.
Any questions? No. No questions?
Okay, then the other item, and we're gonna circle back to one item, Mayor, we forgot to catch one, we'll get it in a second. We've got one to circle back on a Rotary question that came up. The last thing on the list are kind of items to cover. If you look at page 58, that's the beginning of the capital improvement plan. As a reminder for council, the items that are in the fiscal year 24-25 column, those are the ones that are included in the budget that we've reviewed. Everything from fiscal year 26 out to fiscal year 29, those are there for planning purposes, but none of the funding is actually approved until you approve the budget, the operating budget. The capital improvement plan is really a planning document. It gets implemented as you adopt the annual budget each year. But if there's any questions about any of the future years of the capital improvement plan, we can cover those also. research on it. So there was, on page 38, if you circle back, that's where the contributions and sponsorships for special events is located. Again, page 38. And about a third of the way down the page, there's an item for Rotary. And the question that came up was about whether or not the porta potties had been included in the amount. Vincent did the research on it, and the budget or the amount they requested included that.
Okay,
So as far as we know, it's covered.
okay.
So do we wanna recommend the 5,000 now that we know that number? We
That's
didn't do
fine.
anything, is that good?
That's fine.
5,000 good?
Yes, good.
Yeah, I think we left it at 5 unless we found something different.
Yeah, I think, I just had a star, so everybody's good with 5,000 there.
Yeah, and then Vincent went back in, and plugged in all the numbers from last time, so that's all taken care of now in the budget that'll actually be used for the public hearing and for approval at the May meeting. Otherwise, that's all we had, Mayor.
You wanna announce the date for the May meeting for the approval of the budget?
Yeah, there's two dates that are important, let me just make sure that everybody's got both of them. We have a work session today, and then the next step is to hold the budget public hearing on Monday, May 6th, so that's an additional meeting that we don't normally have every month. Monday, May 6th at 6 PM, that'll be held here, of course. And then the budget approval will be at the regular May meeting, which is May 13th at 6 PM.
The Monday, May the sixth is the public hearing.
That's the public hearing,
What time?
6 o'clock.
6.
Yeah, the next two meetings are both at 6. The public hearing at 6 on May 6th, and May 13th, the regular meeting's at 6. Public hearing, of course, as a reminder, it's for the public to weigh in on anything with the budget. We won't have any presentation or anything that night. It would just be an opportunity for people to weigh in on it.
Any other questions for staff by council as to the budget? I guess we can go back from 2 to 8, if there's any questions. Any comments?
No. I've already made my comments to town staff.
Yeah, I would just like to give the town staff and all the employees an applause for the good job they did on this proposed budget. I know it's a lot of headaches and at times, but, thank you all for presenting this to us like this. It's a whole lot easier than it was when I was having to deal with budgets in another department, so, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Vincent know what I'm talking about. He was with me too. Yeah, you remember those times? Yes, okay. All right.
Thank you, Mr. Trout.
Yes, sir, you're welcome. Thank you, all. Did you have a question, Tyler? Seemed like you was
No,
looking for something.
I found it right here.
Oh, okay.
Unless there's other questions or comments. Staff got anything else they wanna add? Nobody? Elijah
Just for
Singer?
council's information, Mayor, you know this already, but I'm actually meeting with County Administrator Whitlow on Thursday to talk about funding for fire trucks and memorandum of agreement and that. I don't know what they're gonna propose yet, but I'm meeting with them on Thursday, and I'll report back to council once I know more. Otherwise, that's all we got.
All right, make a motion to adjourn.
Got a motion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carries. This meeting's adjourned.